the power of Alamar. It was this amazing experience where you saw what we're kind of, I think I'm safe to say, what we're going for in urban agriculture in the U.S. functioning brilliantly at Alamar. You had a self-sustaining enterprise as far as I understood. Maybe I don't have all the facts, but from what they told us, a scaled, urban garden is not really a garden, it's a small farm that's really scaled up to serve a community, and actually serves that community. A huge proportion of the people who live in that area were actually buying food at the farm stand, you know? And they had, I think it said 80% of their funding came from their farm stand. And that for me was just like, whoa, really? Because that's just a dream here in the United States. That just doesn't happen on urban ag projects. It just doesn't, no matter what anybody tells you, it doesn't happen. I mean, show me where it's happening, I don't know where that's happening. So the amount of community engagement, and they were saying that the reason why they had so much kind of buy-in was the amount of kind of engagement that people had with the space. Like there was a kind of respect, or a kind of, I don't know what the words are for it, but that support was coming from the function they played socially in the community, not just that it was an easy place to go to buy some food. And so that was just really, 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 really interesting for me. How can, is it possible to replicate that in places like Richmond, where I work, where people really need food, where people really need jobs? This is also a place that people were being employed at good, really good wages to work on this farm, and kind of very much so like Richmond, like not in the big city. It wasn't San Francisco, it was right outside of Havana. It had different, kind of things going on. So it's it made my mind start ticking about the landscape of not just Havana and Alamar, but of kind of urbanity of urban spaces and slightly suburban spaces, and what kind of magic you can make happen there in terms of food production, community revitalization, community engagement. Alamar was powerful.